Hey, hi. Nice to see you guys. Come on in. So yeah, I'm able to do a video today, which we'll talk about. I'm going to talk about me for like 5 or 10 minutes. So if you don't want to hear that, just kind of fast forward this video 5 or 10 minutes. I don't know what to say. It's my channel. I want to talk about myself. Oh, look at those dogs. Oh my God, they're huge huskies. Anyway, sorry. Neighborhood dogs. Hi, welcome. My name is Audrey. I am a psychic medium. I know. Who would have thunk it? I know, it's so bizarre. But I am a psychic medium and I'm salty. I'm just a very salty person in general. Like, I don't have high tolerance for garbage. I never have, even when I was a little kid. I'm like, really? What's your problem? To adults, I would say that too. So come on in, have a seat, get comfortable. Most of my viewers are women, young ladies. If there's gentlemen here, hi, hello, you're welcome as well. And I definitely can tell male comments before I see who the person leaving the comment is. For the most part, I can tell the men from the women without even the names being displayed. But before we get started with today's episode, please go ahead, hit the like button of this video. You're gonna like it, and if not, just do it anyway. Subscribe to the channel. I need to get to 1,000 subscribers so we can go live. So right now I could be interacting with you and looking at you and answering your questions live. And you don't have to pay for that. It's free. You don't have to join a group or anything. And the cool thing is, it's not only us here in the United States, it's everyone all over the world. Let's hear what they have to say, you guys. Here comes Spirit. Let's hear what people in Africa have to say about our judicial system and how we deal with our criminals here. Let's hear from Australia. Let's hear from, well, China, they don't have internet, right? They're banned or something. But let's hear from Canadians, South Americans, Europeans. Let's talk to people around the world and compare. Let's talk about that. It's good to know. So this is not just a United States, California-based show. This is for everyone around the world. So welcome everybody, no matter where you're at. Come on in. We're friends here. Come on in. All right. So I mentioned last week that I spilled an entire cup of coffee on my new laptop. The laptop is dead. It's been a while. It's dry. I took it apart. I don't know if that was a good idea, but I opened the back. There was coffee in there, even though the outside was all dry. There was coffee still inside the computer. I dabbed that up. I used a cotton swab. I used some rubbing alcohol. I just don't think it's salvageable, but I have to go up to the Bay Area soon, hopefully. The weather up there has just been atrocious, so I don't know how safe it is. There's flooding and stuff, but I'm going to take the laptop up there to the Silicon Valley where I'm from and see if I can at least get my files off the hard drive, because my book that I wrote on being psychic and my life story is on that computer. And I did save my book onto an external hard drive, but when I tried to upload it to my husband's computer, it wasn't compatible, and I could tell there was information missing. Like, I could tell my book wasn't right. And I'm not having a good time. I'm not having a good time sharing a computer. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Thank God I still have my cell phone, because if I didn't have that, I don't know. I don't know. The world would probably stop spinning, honestly, because my world would be over. All right, now I have written down things to talk to you about, so I apologize that I will have to reference down here. So someone mentioned, and I don't take offense to this, even if they meant it to be offensive, I don't take offense, but someone said, oh, your intro's too long. Well, it is a long intro for my channel, and the reason for that is because I don't know why, but it says Audrey Briggs, but it should also say dash the psychic or the salty psychic, but it doesn't. It just says Audrey Briggs on the name of my channel. I've tried to fix it, to change it to the salty psychic with Audrey Briggs, because people know me as Audrey Briggs and that's how they find me. So I want to keep it Audrey Briggs, but I also wanted to have the salty psychic on there so people know, oh, this is a psychic. I don't know about that. I don't want to see that. So that's why I have a long intro. So the intro's explaining to you before you get into my video that I am a psychic. And so these are the things we're going to be talking about. Here's my disclaimer. I'm not a wizard. I'm not a witch. And I'm just a person, and we're going to be talking about people things on the channel. That's basically the reason for the disclaimer and the description of the channel. So it is a little bit long. I do like the intro. I like the music. It gets me pumped up. Also, when you hear that music, you know it's me. You know I'm coming in. It's like that's me ringing your doorbell. Come on in. And then you can choose to open the door or slam it in my face. Whatever. I'm just saying, you guys. You better have a sense of humor if you're on YouTube. I'm just saying, because it's not nice. It's not always nice. Okay, also, my boys still have COVID, my husband and my son. I've had no break for a long time, and I'm ready to just run away. I would like to have, this is my me time right now, filming this video, so thank you. Thank you, universe, for this time I have. And I think my husband's more sick than my son. Jonathan's just kind of tired. He's eating like a pig, though, so that's good. I'm hoping he can go back to school Monday. And my husband, he needs to stop working. He's going out trying to do jobs when he shouldn't. He needs to just be resting, but it's hard. You know how it is. You got stuff to do. But he just took a test again about an hour ago, and it's still positive for COVID. And I feel okay. I feel okay. I've been negative, so I don't know what's up with that, but I'm thankful I don't want to have any symptoms. Okay. Oh, and my teeth. So I had a tooth pulled. See it? Oh my God, it's so ugly. I do feel like a witch. You know, that kind of witch with a... Anyway, so they put bone grafting in there where that tooth was pulled. That was really painful, and it's still hurting, and it's been almost 3 weeks. 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 2.5, I don't know. It still really hurts, and I can't eat on that side. And on this side, I don't have any molars on this side whatsoever. So, I'm supposed to have work done this week, this Friday. I don't know if I can. They were going to do this side, since this side's traumatized. I don't know if I can even have them come in here, because I don't know if I can even open my mouth. So I'm not sure what to do, but I'm still struggling with the frickin' teeth. It's hard to eat anything except maybe some soft things like ice cream or cake, which I'm trying not to have any sweets right now, but we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated on this stupid tooth situation. Okay, so we're 10 minutes in. Let's get into this case, the Idaho 4 case. And I don't like to say I told you so to people, and I'm not doing that here on my channel. But what I want to say is when you're talking to someone like me who's a psychic medium, who historically, I'm right. It's not me that's right. I should say my interpretations from spirit are right. You know, again, this information is not from me that I'm telling you guys on my channel. It's from spirit. You guys know when it's me talking versus information from spirit. And it's usually right. I don't know why. I don't know why I can do this. This is just what I'm supposed to be doing in this life here at this time. Yes, I do believe in past lives, but that's not for today's video. So when I said a while ago, many videos ago, before we even knew who Brian Hamburger's attorney was going to be, I told everyone that this case is going to be very complicated. There's going to be doubt put into the jurors' minds and to the media's minds, and this case is not cut and dry. It's not, even though it's obvious what happened. It's going to be a hard case to prove. It's going to be hard in general, and it's not going to be comfortable for anybody. And now we find out about this Ann Taylor, Hamburger's attorney. She's going to do exactly what I said what was going to happen. And you could say, Audrey, well, any lawyer was going to do that. Any defense lawyer is going to do what you just said that they were going to do. You don't need to be psychic to know that. Well, here's the thing about that. When I said his attorney, and I didn't know if it was going to be male or female attorney for Hamburger, I said the attorney's going to try and get him off the case 100% to have it dismissed. And it's like, well, that's a far cry. That's reaching, isn't it, Audrey? That's kind of I don't know how that could happen. Well, that's who this lady is. She's already gotten one murderer kicked out of court. And it was because of a police officer in Idaho who had lied. So this woman, Ann Taylor, this attorney, she was able to get this case kicked out because of the man the cop who was gave a testimony who was lying, untruthful. And this is what I'm saying. We have to be careful. You have to watch your P's and Q's. Because Ann Taylor, she's going to try and get this case dismissed. Can you imagine if Ann Taylor gets this case dismissed? I would have to question I would be questioning God. I'd be questioning our higher power. I'd be questioning our system. I'd be questioning Ann's motives. I would be questioning a lot. I could see a riot happening if that happened. I could see a rioting. I could see really bad things coming. And not things from just the family members of these kids who were killed, but society in general. We're so tired of people getting away with murder, literally. Literally. So potentially some of the jurors right now, you could be watching my video right now. And so I'm talking to you directly. Please know what you're doing. Know what your responsibility is. And again, if you could see what I see from spirits showing me their death, showing me the blood and everything, the smells and everything else that goes with that, you would say, I don't even need to go to court. It's guilty for me. My dad has a tool. I don't know, it's like a mallet my dad has at home. He calls it the persuader because he uses it to persuade things to open up or, whatever. It's one of his around the house tools, but he calls it a persuader. That's what I am here. I'm trying to persuade you for good reasons. I only have good intentions. well, Audrey, your intentions aren't the law. I know that, but have faith in me. Why should we have faith in you, Audrey? Because if you've known me or known anything about me or have heard about me, know that I'm real. This is true. These spirits coming in are real. I get Kaylee. Okay, here they come. See, when I get worked up, the girls come in. So here's Kaylee and Maddie right now, right here. And it does make me emotional because spirit gets in my body and messes with me, which I don't mind at all. I don't mind, but sometimes I just start crying. I have the freaking chill. You can't see my chills. I have the chills. These girls are here saying, come on, come on. Seriously? This is what they're saying. I don't talk like that. But they're like, seriously? No. And again, they're not saying they want revenge. But their hands are like this. They're like, I don't understand. I don't understand how there's some people that don't understand that he did it. He did do it. And yeah, we have questions because it's like, how did he kill 4 people with basically no noise? And as I'm saying this to you, I'm also asking the girls at the same time. This is how it works for me. I have multiple conversations going on. You only see this, but I got other stuff going on right now. So I am asking the girls, how did he do it? And I don't think I've said this before. This is something they have shown me before, but I've never said it because I wasn't 100% sure. But at this moment, they are telling me, please go ahead and tell them what we're showing you. That is a needle, like a syringe. Okay, is it some sort of, I don't know, something to make you fall asleep or knock you out or make you paralyzed or something? But over and over and over, I'm still seeing the syringe. And it's interesting how I'm seeing the syringe. I am seeing the syringe, and I don't understand this, but I see the syringe outside of the girls' room in the hallway. I don't know what that means. My first feeling is, okay, he drugged them? Is that what you're telling me, girls? Is this what you're trying to tell me? But then it's like, well, no. Maybe one or more of the victims had done drugs themselves, but I don't feel that. I don't feel that at all. So as I'm pausing right now and slowing down, I'm talking to them and they're taking me through the house. This is how it works. This is how a reading works right now. This is what I'm doing. I'm channeling right now. Oh God, you guys, it's so eerie. It's so eerie being in that house right now. I'm upstairs. It's dark. Okay, I'm dead. I'm the girls. I'm one of the girls. I feel like I'm Kaylee. For some reason, Maddie isn't awake after she passes, like yet at this point. So they've just been killed. The girls have just been killed. Maddie's like not aware yet. Kaylee is. And Kaylee's like, she's out in the hallway where that syringe is. But I don't know what that means. But every time I question and think and ask Spirit, how did Hamburger kill 4 people with basically no sounds or, as little disruption that was actually there and that happened? How did he do it? But every time I ask, Spirit shows me this syringe. And it's like this. So the needle's sticking up like this, and the bottom part that you pushed up is down here. Again, I don't know what that means. I don't. Maybe there's an investigator watching right now. Maybe you know. Maybe there was a syringe. I don't know. As I've said before, sometimes truth is stranger than fiction. Excuse me. I wish, I was going to say, I wish you could be a psychic medium for a day, but I don't think I would wish that on any of you. It's hard. It's a hard way of life. But I do wish you could have the knowledge and the experience specifically for this case. Because things need to change. And it's so frustrating for me to know truth, not just in this case, but in so many other cases, to know the truth and be helpless. I'm helpless. And yes, I started this channel not as a crime channel, but I will say, I'm not a fact-based channel, but I am a truth-based channel. And the truth is I have Kaylee and Maddie here with me again right now, as I have before. They're not looking for revenge, but they do, they're involved. They are involved. That's why they show me things. Is there any justice? Even if Hamburger's convicted of this crime, even if he's given the death penalty and it actually happens, is that justice? No, it's not. Does it make us feel better if that's what was to happen? Yes and no. I mean, look at Timothy McVeigh, the guy who blew up that government building. He killed babies, and yes, he was eventually put to death, but that his death doesn't bring back all the people he killed. I'm not against the death penalty at all. When I know that criminals, when I know they deserve the death penalty and they don't get it, I have to comfort and soothe my own self by reminding myself they're imprisoned, they're locked up, which sometimes can be worse than being killed, than being put to death. That's how I cope with that. I have to help myself. Oh, by the way, I meant to show you these earlier. Again, if you haven't seen or checked out my vintage jewelry shop, check it out. These are Heidi Doss vintage earrings. And if you like vintage jewelry, it's costume jewelry, but designer costume jewelry, check out my website. I have to plug myself because no one else is plugging me. And that's outright. Okay. Let me see if there's anything else on this I wanted to talk about. This is why I can't be on a jury, because like I've said before, when I do a reading, I'm validating your past, I'm validating your present, and I'm going to tell you your future. So if I'm sitting in a juror box, I see the criminal, it's like, yep, he or she did X, Y, and Z in the past. Not even to do with the current case, maybe a past case that nobody even knows about. No one ever brings it up. Okay, but presently we know about this case that he or she is in court for. And if they're let off, if the case is dismissed, here they are in the future, out doing the same thing they were doing before that got them put into jail in the first place. So, that's not fair, is it? That's not how we convict people. And again, this is a problem because I can see what people have done. even just watching TV. Like, for example, the Alec Murdaugh case, where he was convicted of killing his wife and son. I could see a million different things he did that he could have been put in jail for. So many things, so many things. And it doesn't just apply with him. It's anybody. I could be in the grocery store and see someone. It's like, oh, I'm not making eye contact with that person at all. Like, I am going to mind my own business and just pretend like I'm on my phone. I don't see you at all. Because believe me, not to scare you, but these criminals are out in public. In line with you at Target. It's terrifying. It is terrifying. I'm sorry. It is terrifying. But not to scare you, but it's terrifying. Audrey, make up your mind. It's an emotional roller coaster. This is why I'm a wreck. Okay. Anna Cabana. Hi, Anna Cabana. Asked about Kaylee and the pool party. Anna Cabana asked me to ask Kaylee about the pool party. So every time I say pool party, I'm asking the girls to show me the pool party or Spirit or someone to come in. I don't have any information yet. I can see a pool. I can see outdoors. I can see people, random people. I see Kaylee. And right now, as I'm doing this, this is me also asking Spirit to show me what happened. What happened at this pool? Did anything happen at this pool party? I'm not seeing anything yet. And why would this matter? Well, it matters because it could potentially show motive. It could show how he planned things. It could show his intent. Things like this are very important because you may have Ann Taylor, Hamburger's attorney, coming in saying, look, he never met these girls. He's never seen them before. Didn't know what school they went to, nothing. But if we can determine he interacted with them over here, for the first time over here, and then, after that, yeah, over here, too. Yep. And then why is he showing up over here? He doesn't know any of these people over here. So you have to create the path. Okay, here comes Spirit. Hold on. Spirit's talking. My chest is tight. Why is my chest so tight? A lot of times Spirit gives me feelings, physical ailment feelings. Okay, I think what Spirit's doing to me right now is taking me to a place, not even at the pool party, I don't think, but they're taking me elsewhere, somewhere where there was a lot of smoke. Because the way I'm feeling right now in my chest is how I feel when I'm around cigarette smoke or whatever, pot, whatever kind of smoke. So Spirit is giving me the sensation of having a difficult time breathing. For me, it's because of smoking. So they're going to apply that experience that I have over here with their situation, saying, yep, okay, Audrey, over here you wouldn't be able to breathe because of the smoke. So now I can say there was a lot of smoke over here at this party they were at, that he was at. So who knows who can validate that? Was there a lot of smoking in their home that the kids lived in? Was there an event where there was excessive smoking, something like maybe 420 day, the marijuana day, 420. This is how I figure out things. So Spirit's saying, look, we got some college kids here. We went to this event where there was a tremendous amount of smoking. And if we can connect that to an event, that's That's huge. That's huge. So maybe there was an April 20th event, that 420. If you're not sure what 420 is, it means marijuana. Maybe there was a 420 event, and maybe he was there too, and they were all there. I don't know. It's just interesting to me that Spirit gives me information over time a lot of times, not just in one go. I don't know why they don't tell me just everything at once. Oh, that's right. I do know why, because I'm not God, and they've told me that before. Excusez-moi. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. This is very, very, very interesting, because what I'm being shown and what I'm being told is there's an event that the kids were at, the victims, and Hamburger was there. They didn't know this until after they died, and they're like, oh my God, he was there. He was there at that time we were here. Okay, let me try and describe this situation. Nighttime. I feel like I'm on a hill. Okay, here, this is Spirit. I feel like there's stairs leading down to a darker area. This is not the kid's house. Is this a home? This might be a restaurant. I can't tell if it's a house or a restaurant or something. But they're taking me to this event they were at, and they had a really good time and everything. But they're telling me right now for the first time about this event, and they're saying that Brian Hamburger was there. So again, you have to create this history of showing how he followed them around, and basically he was a predator, and he followed them around as prey. And that's important when this person's being charged with murder. These are the kind of things we need to know about. My husband's funny. He listens to Megyn Kelly, and he's like, listen to this clip from Megyn Kelly. She's talking to someone about the Idaho case. And I'm like, oh, okay, what? He's like, no, just listen. So this guy came on, and he basically said, what I've been telling you from the very beginning, from the moment my husband originally asked me about this case, before I knew anybody, that this case is going to be tricky, and that there's a lot of things that could go wrong, and this guy could get the case kicked out. And so my husband was so excited. He's like, yeah, that's exactly what you said, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's what I said. And I think that's going to happen more and more. I think more and more we're all going to start hearing from professionals who are involved in maybe not this case, but other cases. And maybe they're just on talk shows or whatever, giving their professional opinions. But I think we're going to start seeing more and more evidence of what I've said. And I'm not proud of knowing what I've said, but what's important to me is that you know that I'm here for good reasons. I'm here for the truth. I'm here with good intentions. That's my point. Because I want you to understand me and my abilities. Because when I stop and tell you, hey, live your life. Don't be so, don't lose your life because your loved one's passed. You still have to live. You still have to live your life. And you owe your family or your loved one to live the best life that you can while you're here. Your loved one on the other side doesn't want you to be depressed and in your pajamas all day and not answering the phone and not living even though you're alive. That's why I'm here. That's why I do everything I do on YouTube. I need you to know that. I need you to fully understand you will see your loved ones again, and they come around. They come around you. And I know it's nuts. I know it because they're invisible. Sometimes they show themselves to me, and to you. Sometimes they can manifest themselves and show us themselves in some form or another. But that's why I'm here on YouTube. I want you to live. I want you to find joy. Choose to have joy. Choose it. It's a choice. Please choose happiness over depression. And sometimes a really good way to choose happiness and joy is to help others and do things for people and just, when you feel the wind outside, enjoy that. When you smell a barbecue or a cup of coffee, something you smell that you enjoy it. And I know it hurts, you guys. I know. I watch a lot of old TV shows. I like to watch The Price is Right reruns. I love it. I watch them all day, basically. I have The Price of Right on. And Price is Right. Yesterday, I watch it while I'm feeding my son. Yesterday, I was watching Bob Barker, who I love. He's still alive. Excuse me. I was watching The Price is Right, and I could tell it was maybe, I don't know, probably when I was in high school, like mid-'80s or so. And this never clicked to me before, because I watch it all the time. But yesterday I was watching, and all of a sudden I had a rush of sadness come over me, and tears just started falling out of my eyes. And it's like, when this was filmed, when this episode of The Price is Right was filmed, I hadn't made all those mistakes in my life. My grandma was still alive. My aunt, who I loved so much, was still alive. And it's like, I just want to go back. But you can't. We can't. And that's not how it's supposed to work. So I was sad for a minute. And it's okay to be sad for a minute. We miss our loved ones and we regret things that we've done. But that doesn't mean that you can't have a very fulfilling life. The best of your life is yet to come. Please know that. I'm telling you. So I'm happy to talk about murder in order to get your attention, to give you the good news of your life and continuing to live your life. I hope that helps. I hope I've made some sort of sense today. I appreciate you guys so much. Please, please, please help me to get my subscribers to 1,000. Come on, you guys. Help me out. Then we can do live shows. And I'll be doing live shows probably during the week and probably around 12 o'clock noon West Coast time, which is 3 o'clock East Coast time, which is 8 p.m. in the UK. So that's the majority of where the majority of my subscribers tend to be from up here in the Northern Hemisphere. But anyway, please subscribe. Please leave your comments below and share me around the internet, all your social media, Facebook, Instagram. You can send the link to this video to someone via text message. Lots of ways to share me, you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. I do. You mean so much to me. That's why I'm here. And I'll see you guys really soon. All right, take care. Ciao.